as you go to put the staff back, it almost sucks away from your hand a little, almost as if it's destined to be in that place, that spot. The power of the staff washes over you one more time. And as you go to place it back, the light around you vanishes. The green energy stops. The lights go dim. The humming stops. And Kane looks up with a wide mouth. Oh no. It woke up. You immediately feel vibrations happening throughout the cavern. And you hear massive as the entire area around you starts collapsing. Kane looks at you and then disappears.
Well, this isn't good.
You
could say
time to go?
that again.
What are you going to do?
Cry.
Can't hear you, Corgi.
Sorry, muted. Grab the staff and run out to the ledge.
Yep.
So, going back out to the gorge, the Tarask is gone. You can see gigantic claw marks the size of houses up the side of the gorge and a massive hole in the wall that has been clearly torn apart.
Oops.
Oh.
Don't suppose he told you how to put him back to sleep?
This is bad.
Kane appears beside you again. People! It's attracted to life! It's going for the closest settlement! Ilhardavel! What are you guys going to do?
Follow it as best we can.
Alright, so you'll have to go back through the labyrinth.
Through the portal and through the labyrinth.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Shit.
Maybe he'll play fetch with the staff.
Going back into the labyrinth through the portal, the landscape has changed considerably. The area... like a stack of dominoes that has fallen down. The labyrinth is now just a mashed up pile of rock and stone with a clear path at the end, and a purple bluish glow emanates from the exits, which you know to be the Drowned Cavern. As you start making your way across the rubble, the area starts shaking again, and part of the wall is destroyed. As you see the armoured monster that is the Tarask break through the stone wall into the labyrinth as if it was made of pure confetti. It starts charging towards the exit, and meanwhile the area around you starts shifting violently as this delicate mix of rubble begins to unhinge itself. As the entire area starts going, the ground around you starts lifting upwards and you start skidding downwards. You guys instinctively start running forwards, and there's no more maze. It's just collapsing rock everywhere. As almost as if the mountain is falling on top of itself. You start running upwards, and then you get to the top of this rock, and you see more boulders coming down onto each other. You need to start jumping from moving rock to rock. Can I get athletics or acrobatics check from everybody, please?
Oh, I mean, that just sums it up. That's like my fourth nat one tonight.
Don't you have like reliable talent or something like that?
Not till next level.
Oh.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Alright, so Renus, you immediately rush forward. However, you are caught by one sliding rocks and you immediately fall off. You start falling down. Everybody else sees Renus's misplaced his step. What are you guys going to do?
Grab him.
Give him the back end of the staff to pull him up.
Make a quick dexterity saving throw, Renus. Try and grab that. You immediately grab onto the staff and you're able to pull yourselves back up as you start jumping across each rock. It's become completely and utterly overbearing. As you move your prey, probably about halfway down the collapsing labyrinth, you can see now below you is about a 30-foot drop into a more secure rock.
Jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuck and roll.
Okay, go ahead and make dexterity saving throws, everybody, please.
Wait, rocking the light now.
Like a +7 and I still get 13.
Like a +0 and I roll an 18.
I just
Right,
had
so
to
the
say-
DC is 12. Everybody who rolls below the 12 gets 5 points of falling damage. Everybody else gets 2 points of falling damage. As you all jump down, and rocks is still collapsing onto the rock you were just standing on has broken into smithereens, almost completely and utterly just eviscerating every moment that you take as you run forward as quickly as you can. Yep.
Like I thought we're gonna be. Are we gonna be fighting anymore? Are we gonna be fighting this thing?
You have no idea if that's what you want to do.
Oh.
However, you do see the Tarrasque has now made its way out of the cavern to your destination.
Can I use
And you-
my 4th level spell to cast polymorph on myself? One to give myself extra hit points, and I can fly around this shit, and then I can carry someone as well. Save
Yeah,
them,
of course you can.
So I cast polymorph on myself, and I pick up Corgrin with the staff and start making
Right.
way.
What do you turn into?
Giant eagle.
Alright, so Verity becomes a giant eagle and immediately picks up Corgrin and you start flying ahead. There are rocks,
Gotta go fast, motherfuckers!
the rocks are still falling around you, just small ones. Can I get dexterity saving throws from the both of you, please, as you're just avoiding all the rocks falling down around you. The rest of you, however, on the ground are running as fast as possible. Okay, you will be taking... you get pummeled by some of the rocks, Verity. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as these rocks clamber
How many hit
onto you.
points do a giant eagle have?
Enough.
Okay.
Let me just check. Giants. Eagle.
Alright.
They've got 26 hit points.
So I had 13 left.
Yes. However, Corgrin, you were able to cover yourself over the giant eagle to prevent yourself from getting hit by any rocks. The rest of you, however, you keep on running as quickly as possible. The ground around you just collapsing and cracking. You fall down a little bit more. You keep on running upwards. The rocks split apart, and eventually you are separated. But then they come around on the cavern and crash into each other. You both tumble down onto the next rock and keep on running. But you see another rock coming straight towards you. It's big, probably about 3 times the size of Bella. What are you guys going to do?
It is big.
I'm just carrying Corgrin and trying to get in there as quickly as I can as a bird.
No, this is for the people that are currently running on the
Oh.
ground at the moment.
Just jump to the side, try and get out of his way.
Alright, can I get a dexterity saving throw from you guys then, please?
Yeah, I can try and maybe slide out the way or something. Let's see.
That's better.
The DC will be 12.
Oh, I didn't mean to do it twice. I forgot it was advantage.
So, Oti, you are caught by this thing, and you take 21 points of bludgeoning damage as you are nearly knocked, as the ground around you collapses and you're almost dragged down by this rock. The rest of you see Oti disappearing beneath the earth. What are you guys going to do?
Let's instantly grab him for her.
Make a quick dexterity check.
Didn't you say the DC was 12?
Now it's up.
Okay.
Different DC.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're able to grab Oti and you just pull her back onto your feet as you keep on running. You run for another 5 minutes. You can see Corgrin and Verity are ahead, just swerving in and out of all of the rocks that are going on. Until eventually you're able to get to a completely dead end, and you can see right down beneath you is a near bottomless pit in front of you, and your path outside of this exit lies 20 feet in front of you. Oti and Bellatrix, you know you can make the jump with a 10-foot running start. You have maybe about 30 seconds before the entire area collapses around you. What are you guys going to do?
Not have anything.
Do you have the loot with the fly?
I do have loot with fly. I can only cast it on one person. I will pull the loot out and I'm going to cast fly on Otti.
Oti can make the jump without any assistance.
Who else is running with us?
Bellatrix and Oti can make the jump without any assistance. It is Renus, Arabella, and Talion who can't make the jump.
Okay, I cast fly on Ari then. You got
can
tiny
I
legs.
chuck a
You ain't
rope
gonna make
over it?
Okay, go ahead and make this is going to be an athletics check, Renus.
Oh, that's not good. Okay.
So you're able to jump across. And you just grab yourself onto the side as Oti and Bellatrix, you're able to take a running jump and you're able to just land on your feet on the other side. Renus is holding on, however, the area around him is starting to collapse, cracking. Your footing is what you're holding onto is about to collapse. And as you drop, a hand reaches down and grabs you. You can see Talion has managed to jump across, reaching on the side, and he's holding onto you at the moment. And he just lifts up with all of his might. It just throws you on top of the cave side itself before putting himself up. Just at that moment, the rock that you were just on is now completely crumbled. You guys keep on running, going for the exit of the labyrinth itself. Verity and Corgin, you guys get out first. Just in time, as the area that you're in, the bridge itself has almost been completely destroyed. The encampments, the walls have been smashed apart, and there is utter chaos on the ground at the moment. And at that precise moment, the rest of the party will be able to make their way through, just as the entire labyrinth itself collapses. You guys are now at the exit or the entrance of the labyrinth, and you can see the bridge before you. The bridge is somewhat collapsed.
Yeah, I think just leg it across that bridge as quick as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, can I get dexterity checks from all of you as the bridge is beginning to collapse and actually fall down?
I assume I'm still flying, or with the
Yes,
concentration.
you are.
living through.
You are still flying.
Shit.
+3.
I don't have to concentrate.
Plus
on
three.
the loot.
I was going to say, what do we need to roll the
You
flying?
don't, for the flying people, you don't need to roll at anything at this point. There's no more falling rocks, so you're able to get across
Okay.
safely. But the rest of you, you're running as quickly as you can, and just as the rock, each rock you step on is falling underneath your pressure, and your best just literally inches behind you is just a drop into sheer nothing. But you're able to get your side onto the other, able to get onto the other side of the bridge on solid ground, and you've
Question,
maybe
yeah.
been able to escape the labyrinth.
If
Yep.
Corbin's able to get onto my back, would I be able to carry Ari as well?
Ari's flying.
I mean, they're
No.
both small.
Ari's flying.
That was fine, yeah.
Never mind.
You're immediately surrounded by surviving drow.
Any particular reason you're surrounding us? We're working with you guys, remember?
You awakened the Talask! You killed us all!
I mean, that's not true, is it? Went in there to stop the guys doing it. I'm sorry we didn't quite get there in time. That doesn't mean we awakened the fucking Tarask.
Make a persuasion roll. Some of them do seem to pay attention to your words, but they are panicked at the moment.
Can I ask Verity to drop me?
Drop me.
Do you want to put me down? Feels like there's a bit of a kerfuffle going on.
I agree in Eagle and put you down in Eagle.
Thank you. Thank you, in Eagle. Just trying to speak to the survivors. I feel like now's not the time to be fighting amongst ourselves when there's a greater threat, don't you think? Which way did it go? Point us.
It's gone for Ilhara Vale and all the people there.
I don't think we need a survival check to follow the tracks, to be fair.
The tracks are the footprints are bigger than you guys, each one of them.
Come on, there might be people that need saving, you know. Your people, your slaves.
Where's Alara? Where is Alara?
We don't know. She wasn't with us. She set us off to the site, to the shrine.
Nobody's going anywhere until we can figure out what's happening here. What to do.
Can I just slam the Staff of Cain into the ground and just a little energy wave come out of it? I said we're going to look for survivors and push
Make an
on.
Intimidation check. With advantage, to be honest. As soon as that happens, they all immediately go, "Oh, Kate. And most of them start groveling towards you. The rest of them, who don't grovel, are clearly terrified of you.
I don't want your worship. I don't want your reverence. Help your kinsman. Come on.
Yes. And they all start rushing off to start lifting boulders to get drow out that are being trapped underneath them. There are a couple of few undead around that are still alive, but they're like crawling on the floor with crushed legs and bodies, and some of them they just can't even move at all. They just go like on the ground, just going. But whatever semblance of an army was here has now been completely and utterly decimated. You cannot see beyond the walls as the walls or the entrance have been crumbled. It's whatever the Tarask clearly just walked straight through this place and just left a scene of destruction in its wake.
Is there any chance of being able to go up and around? Up and over?
Yep. Ascending the steps to get a better look, you can now get a full view of the cavern, and your eyes are feasted upon a scene of pure terror. Ilhara Vale lies in ruins. Flames bellow throughout what structures remain. The Tarask, massive, stands in the middle of the ground. Visible even at this distance, it roars out and shakes the very foundations of the cavern. A few minutes. That's all it needed to destroy a drow stronghold utterly. The unstoppable beast is loose, and if it turns its gaze upwards, Jaros Jukai is next. Not even all the knights and guards and Oathsworn and Reichstag could hope to stop this calamity.
Pretty sure we can't either.
Hopelessness seeps its way in. The end of the world is nigh. Corgrin, have you read through the staff?
I have.
You stare at it, still resonating with limitless energy. You understand its nature, its purpose, its power. You begin to step forward, and the weave itself beckons to make way with every step. You can feel the eyes of Moradin on you. The eyes of your companions who don't truly understand what you're doing. Even the eyes of other entities you don't know, but are somewhere out there in the cosmos. You step onto a battlement, and the beast seems to be drawn to you. You lock eyes with the Tarask, and stare for a few moments. It roars out. Anger, hunger, hatred, chaos, fear. All these are sensed by you through the staff. They are connected now, and the Tarask knows this. It begins to charge towards your position, leaving a trail of carnage in its wake. You have a moment of clarity as Kane's spirit appears beside you. Corgan! You know what you have to do now! It's our only shot!
But I only just got you back.
It doesn't matter! You know what you have to do! You have the strength! My life is inconsequential towards yours and your friends. My time is over. It's your time now!
Sorry, Grandad. I love you.
I'm proud of you, my boy. And you understand what it means to be a Blavebeard, right?
I do.
A Blavebeard is a protector. And he puts his head close to yours so you're locking foreheads. And not just of friends and family. Of kin or clan or country. No. A Blavebeard protects the entire fucking world!
And with that, I would like a callback to Gohan when he's doing the Kamehameha against Cell, and Goku is behind him, and point, channel, fire.
Right. Kane's spirit smiles before it evaporates into the staff, which starts vibrating horribly. You hold on to it with all your might as the air becomes heavy. Fresh cracks appear in the battlements. You can feel your power, your energy, your essence being drained by the staff. You hold fast, and at the point of breaking, the staff explodes in pure energy. A complete whitish blue beam of power shoots forth, enveloping all in its path. The beam hits the Tarask, which screams in pain. Yet it fights back and stands its ground. It's using its legendary resistance to resist the main effect. What are you gonna do?
I would like to expend all the energy of the staff.
Blood bursts from your wounds, your nose, your mouth. You force the staff beyond its limitations, and it overpowers the Tarask, which is enveloped in a sphere of cosmic energy. It struggles against its rapidly growing restraints before disappearing beneath the surface of the earth as the energy prism burrows downwards, never to be seen again. The staff stops glowing. The blue gem goes grey, and Corwin falls backwards, unconscious. You've all leveled up. Corwin, your intelligence has increased by 2. You have gained proficiency in history, and you have gained the linguist feat, as the staff becomes completely and utterly inert. And that's where we'll end tonight's session, guys.